Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Rogue Trader with me, Break It Dawn. Let's explore our palace post-ascension. Yeah, none of this actually seems new. Alright, let's go speak to Yrliet. Ellentach, alas you've left your ornate cage. Yrliet casts a look over the stone palace walls. For many a turn I've sought to meet you, and yet, your servant, the one who is like the silver-haired Abelard, but twice as young, has no favor for the request of a child of Assyrian. Take me to a place where the hearing of others will not steal the words intended for you. While you're mending the wounds of this world left by the Twisted One's attack, I was able to discover, no, not Cruderrock's fate, merely traces of it. As Mirarin found sanctuary under the boughs of the Liliathan's forest, so did my other kin find refuge in a system known as the Atlas Reach. Must make a journey there with haste, before new dangers destroy the witnesses who could show me a way to the lost Cruderrock, whose fate remains shrouded by the stars. Yrliet focuses her piercing gaze on you. Their knowledge is the sole thread that may lead me to the truth, Ellentach. I ask that your metal-winged ship take me along that thread before it tears under the strain of time and circumstance. How were you able to contact the Zeldari? No, I did not contact the Asurani. I have no means to do so. But I had time enough to explore the stone jungle of your world, while you were preoccupied with your urgent matters. The path of the outcast has taught me to observe and listen to the world around me. In this case, the throngs of Monkai at the port. Errant conversations, rumors, chance words. Like parts of a speckled mosaic, they came together to form a hazy image. My kin were seen in the Atlas Reach. Now all we have to do is pull at the web of connections and possibilities to uncover whatever is concealed from the unseeing eye. Give me the coordinates. I shall take you wherever you wish to go. You will. Dyson Yrliet's eyes melts away for a moment. Thank you, Ellentach. If this path indeed takes me to the truth, I will be indebted to you. Rare happening between our kinds. You wouldn't believe the kinds of poisons Glado has detected in your various nobles' possessions. Fortunately, they made no attempts on your life, so I limited myself to sending them a simple message. They may squabble as much as they like, but the moment it puts the Protectorate at risk, they will feel the hand of justice bearing down on them. My appearance has caused a slight disturbance in the ranks of the servants of the Omnissiah assigned to the palace. Analysis of the performance of rituals and maintenance litanies has produced a satisfactory result. Ah, good old Dargonus. Exploring here without Lady Theodora. She'll have to liven up this sleepy little place with a couple of crazy decrees and public floggings of flabbergasted nobles. The lack of observers in this world has led your nobles to become extremely complacent. Today alone, I overheard 3 statements that, if I so wanted, would be turned into grounds for a charge of heresy. Achilles nods to you pensively. Your lordship, how may I be of service? Speaking of Achilles, I actually have a relative named Achilles. Well, he's like my 4th great-grandfather. While we're on Dargonis, I'll check the Secretary's reports and keep an eye on the logisticians. Master Danrock does his job well. A little scrutiny goes a long way with him. My compliments to your taste in art. The collection here is extensive and most interesting. So I'm pretty sure we've read most of these before, but it does not hurt to be thorough. That hasn't updated yet. Alright, Void Beacons. A network of Void Beacons allows Void ships to navigate the Protectorate in greater safety. Costs 3 Promethium and 3 people, but we gain 2 security for the entire Protectorate. Alright, so we go to Footfall and check out what's going on with the Rogue Traders and Calcazar. But I will say there's nothing to follow up on with that yet. Alright, focus melted gun. Oh yeah, I do want to go through my inventory and put stuff in the cargo.
Let me preempt your question. You want to talk about what happened after the Magna Excessia?
Heinrix sees you and straightens to his full height. I see no need to. I fully understand what happened and the circumstances surrounding it.
I'm glad to hear it. My fears that our conversation would take an unpleasant turn were not realized.
Heinrix raises a brow. Alright, we're going to take some time and go through our stuff. So the only person using a melted gun is Abelard, and this is a straight upgrade. Less armor penetration, but more damage. So add that to cargo. No one's using this. Though it is an option for Abelard. I wanted him to use a two-handed chain axe, but we haven't found one yet. There may only be one in the entire game. Alright, less minimum damage, more max damage. So the Silence of Shael synchronizes with my main character and getting extra attacks off. I think the High of Hekaton is better in general. So we'll do that. Not too worried about Drukhari equipment right now. This is more so if any of your companions, if you'd like to give any of your companions Drukhari weapon proficiency, which I don't. Quick firing last pistol, probably won't use that. What does he have here? A needle pistol. I think that's still better. Star Blight is Drukhari. Not going to use that. The Foe Hammer is an option, though I really like having these two equipped. Bloody Sacrament, the debuff is just good to have. Hate getting rid of Thunder Hammers. In fact, I probably won't. Another Drukhari weapon, not going to use that. A Stormbolter, probably won't use. 11 to 17 versus 10 to 14. Rate of fire 7 versus 2. Yeah, well, we'll use that. Rate of fire, I think, is probably better. Or Jakari weapons I won't use. Not going to use that. Not going to use a Scorpion Chainsword. Oops. Fusion Gun. Go and just get rid of all the Eldari stuff while we have her selected. Alright. The Hand of Xenocide. What does he have equipped? Yeah, that's a straight upgrade. The Glow of Dead Stars. We already have the Alpha's Arc Rifle. I think that's better since he's not investing into ballistics. Not going to use Flamers at all. Don't need that. Don't need this. It doesn't seem bad though, but I'm not going to use it. This is going to take a little while to go through. By the way. But this will make the next act a lot easier. Which is a fast way to do this. In fact, as far as weapons go, I think we're good as good to throw everything in cargo. I probably don't have to scrutinize everything. With all the newest stuff, so anything that I would have missed, I hopefully have already taken care of. Am I ready to pull up cargo and just click and drag or double click? Yes. Yes, there is. It's possible overlooking something, but again, we're heading into another act, so we'll find more stuff. It's not a big deal either way. The one I'm not sure about is this, and possibly giving it to Abelard. And now for the fun stuff. I don't need it, but I'm not going to get rid of it either. Don't need that. At this point, that's probably a little redundant. I get rid of all the pet ones right off the bat. Alright. Oh, more pet ones. Might be good for Adira. I don't know what she has equipped currently. Oh, that seems better than that. Alright, let's see. Don't want Psychic Phenomena. Don't need that. I don't need that. Not using plasma weapons, so I guess that doesn't matter. It's hard to give this one up. This is probably one of the best pieces of equipment in the game. In fact, I think they nerfed it at some point. It was way too good. It's not too bad, though I don't think I need that on anybody. Don't need this for sure. That. I'm not too worried about skill bonuses at this point. Strength is always good to have, though. That's pretty good. In fact, I might end up giving that back to Yrliet. I don't need these compact weapons. That's just... they're not good. This could be handy. I'm going to hold on to that for a future companion. Actually, this could be good for Bella, because she gets toughness based off her Medicae. Also a potential option there. Alright, demolition versus coercion. Probably more likely to use coercion. See, this could be good too. I'm not going to get rid of that one. We kept a few things. Let's see what Cabela has and what would be better. Yeah, I don't think we need that. Now for the ballistic, where is Yrliet? Now the critical damage is probably better. The bonuses from Hunt Down the Prey are okay, but not necessary. Let me give him more strength. I don't need this. Alright. Now we can set off. It didn't take as long as I thought it was going to. That's pretty, nonchalant about just getting rid of stuff. I've done a decent job of managing my equipment this playthrough. It is really easy to lose track of it. You get so many unique items. But didn't they say there was a thingy going on? I need to wait patiently and prepare for any unforeseen developments. So it may not matter till later, but we're gonna hop in here. Just take a look around. I don't think it changes till after Act 4. Yeah. It's not gonna have changed yet. Let's go back and trade in all the stuff that we got. Alright, then we just put it into the cargo. Maybe we get a few more items from our factions. Which will probably go straight into cargo as well. Alright, so they want heretic trophies. We can do that. Xeno artifacts. We can also do that. So heavy Xenomesh. A base armor property plus 2 deflection against non-human enemies. We're gonna just get rid of that immediately. And the Roar. Exotic sniper rifle. Targets hit by this rifle are forced to move 2 cells away from the shooter. Alright, let's keep going through here. Let's just go do ascending order. I'll try and do this slowly to optimize what we get. Zero pattern sniper rifle, that is inconsequential. Blade Dancer's Mantle. Death from above deals additional +9 mental damage. Forgot I had all this stuff. I have a familiar, so I really don't need those anyway. The 19 speed seems pretty good. I also need to equip these. Let me do that real quick before I forget about it. But this is more of a housekeeping episode before we jump into the next act, because we won't be back. Well, let's not spoil anything. Alright, Swashbuckler Cloak. Whenever the wearer has 2 melee weapons equipped, they gain 10 weapon skill and 50% critical damage. And a modified Splinter Pistol. I'm not going to use that. This might be good on Cabela. I mean, it is good on Cabela, but I don't know if it's better than what she currently has equipped. Alright, Fortress World Origin, Tempestus Carapace. Base armor property, +2 deflection against ranged attacks, and world property, +10 toughness. Might be good on somebody. Oh, that'll be really good. We're okay. Let's try and get that. There we go. We'll just do that. Blade Dancer's Bracers. Each hit made with the Blade Dance increases the wearer's critical hit chance by 14% until the end of the wearer's turn. That's not bad either. Bane of Sorrow. This rifle deals additional 33% damage to Drukhari enemies. And Warp Surge Brooch. On their first non-extra turn in combat, the wearer gains a number of additional attacks equal to their psi rating. So, new stuff. It actually does more max damage anyway. Both pretty good though. We'll just get rid of that and tuck that away. As for armor, that is a straight upgrade. The Swashbuckler Cloak, where's Cabela? Yeah, let's go and do this. I like the Fountain of Blood, but the increased critical hit chance also seems pretty good. I'll just put that away. Warp Surge Brooch is pretty good. What would that replace? Oh, St. Condatius' Relic, absolutely. Now, between these two, against demons, and for each rank of dogmatic. How dogmatic is he? That'll only be 2. Versus just 1 psi rating. So it's still more psi rating. Yeah. Alright. Well, I do think I'm going to call it here. And next time we will proceed to Atlas Reach for Yrliet. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.